Very first time this time, and Thompson here into her running, fourth from left. Thompson here also going very well. Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price, Richardson's nowhere.
He needs some milk.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Alright. Let me stop trolling. Okay. Sha'Carri. Okay, the story of Sha'Carri. Let's get into this, because there's a lot to cover, and I just want to be brief with this one. So for those who don't know, Sha'Carri was about to join the Olympics and compete to represent the US on that big international stage. However, there was the very, very tragic loss of her mother, okay, which led her to use, let's say, external means, i.e. marijuana, weed, to help cope with the loss. And before we get into any of that, let's really take a pause to understand that the loss of a parent is no easy feat, okay? That is a very serious thing, and trust me, some of us think that we are strong enough to handle it, but when that sad day comes, it'll be a horse of a different color. So let's get that understanding clear. And more on the issue of her using the marijuana to deal with it, that there just shows that she probably did not have the right people around her, or even a good guidance when it came to that, in the aspect of her life. Because while everyone likes to say weed and alcohol or whatever means they came up with helps them deal with the traumas in their life, more times than they would like to admit, these things are just distractions, okay? And distractions has its place, but it's no cure. All right, it's just a temporary from all our issues. At the end of the day, your issue is still there. And what we saw with Sha'Carri yesterday, coming last in a race that no one ever thought she would come last in, shows that there's something else going on. Yes, we can make all the jokes and all these kind of stuff, but this young lady, because she's only 21, might have primarily had a mother in her life, right? That's her rock. So without her rock in place, she might need a helping hand. So that's one, you know. Secondly, while we all know that she went on camera and presented herself as someone who accepted the responsibility of her actions and whatnot, we all did see the kind of slight undertone that even led to the missing me yet comments. So that had everyone going off. So we all knew that on the backhand of everything, that she still felt like the Olympics would have missed her more than she would have missed the Olympics, you know. Like, the only reason the US didn't get gold was because she wasn't there, and not everyone was convinced of that. So therefore she wasn't talking or implying, and had the whole world or whole of the US right talking shit on her behalf. Well, the answer for that came yesterday as well. And it's just one of those things where sometimes a humble approach moves much better than any other, and not a fake humble approach, because most people see through it. Okay, maybe in a legal sense you can't say it was fake, but however, we all know. All right. Secondly, letting the fame and the everything go into your head, because now every celebrity wants to meet you, everybody wants to tell your story. All of these things are distracting you from the first issue, that yes, your mother passed away and you have to deal with that, and you might have to try to deal with that within a timeline that is not, let's just say, doesn't have, that everyone else may not have the benefit of, because you have stuff you need to get done. On top of that, yes, you didn't make it into the Olympics anymore, but you still had training for all your other races. And if you put the time into doing other recreational stuff, right, instead of doing the thing that would have built you up, then all the other people that was training and doing their stuff, you give them an opportunity now to come up and catch you. And now you're letting a temporary setback either permanently put you in the back or put you even further in the back, or a mixture of the both. And that is something, no matter what your career is, you wouldn't want for yourself. So while we can be sympathetic and empathetic to a sad story or a sad circumstance, you don't let that be the crux of everything. You don't let that be the arc of your story. Okay, this is just a part. So that's all I really want to say on the Sha'Carri thing. There's the jobs and that you can make on this, but ultimately, people, keep your head up. I hope whoever knows her, alright, and has her best interest at mind, really gets through to her, talks to her, and try to have her get that one-to-one or even that moment to herself where she can let it all out. Alright, have a different type of moment to herself where she can pick a direction of what she wants to do in life, and even better yet, who she wants to be in life, and better to come from it. But y'all let me know in the comment section below. Alright, cross talk below. I'm out.